Konbanlux. Watashi wa Akira Lux desu. Hi everyone, hello. Hope you're all doing well. I realized I forgot to put the audio. God damn it, we'll be back. I'm doing my best, okay? I'm doing my best out here. Wait, ちょっと. There you go. Professional. I'm a professional. Hi, hello. We have audio. We have game audio now. So a lot happened. Yeah. Wow. Did I bring snacks for the class? I did have food for once in my life, so like... Ooh, do we talk about the elephant in the room, or like... Ooh, you're hungry? You know, I had some leftover pizza. What's my opinion? I'm happy we're getting Gehenna stuff. I know not a lot of people are, well, a lot of people are opinionated about Makoto, but I like the fact we're getting a Gehenna story. But man, that's one hell of a monkey's paw, huh? Ooh. Is it obvious that I'm not a fan? Is it, is it obvious I am incredibly not a fan, and, I don't like it? Yeah. There's outrage till the second? Well, yeah, it only happened yesterday. Or this morning, I guess. Pandemonium being overshadowed over something unrelated first time? That's true. It's mainly the pity rework. And just how much worse it is. It's not good. And it's like, yeah, I play Hoyo games, but I also don't pull as much as I nearly do as I do in Blue Archive. So like, that should say a lot. And I also heard about like the reasons of why some of the behind the scenes drama reasons why this would happen. So we're gonna see what happens. 0% backlash will cause them to revert. It depends. Cause like, if this is a Nexon thing directly, ooh, like big ooh. I know I said in the previous stream that I try not to look at like behind the scenes stuff because I love Blue Archive as like world and character building, mainly character building, but ooh. Again, one hell of a monkey's paw to get some Gehenna content, huh? Yikes. But hey, Ibuki is cute and funny. So like, you know. So I did have an elite ball knowledge but pretend to not know. Maybe. If FCO has a 24-hour turnaround from Annie 9 to JP, surely BA can do the same. That depends, though. That depends on, like... Because, like, the opinions between, like, Nexon and Type Moon seem to be very different sometimes. Believe that the JP senseis won't take this lying down. Oh, absolutely not. But it's still on the company at the end of the day. Hold on, I need to fix something. Chotomate. I'm still here. I'm just a disembodied voice now. No, not that one. Why? Why is... Eh? That's strange. Chotto. How did this work again? Frick. No, not that one. How did this work again? Frick. I mean, this is me mainly talking to myself. At least we have your music in the background. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I have, like, time to fix this. For some reason... Can I turn... no, not that. Let's turn that off for a moment. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. And I'll do the final touches later. Okay, cool. Hi! Sorry. If Go had more people willing to say it was Sony's fault and try to move on, and people still got reverse BA is much more united, and Nexon doesn't shove its head up its ass like Type Moon. Does it though? I don't know. I mean, like, Nexon was like the Blue Archive dev, sure, but I mean, like, higher up? I don't know. If this is a higher up decision, I don't know. You're probably quite fit to voice Konaka in English. Hontoni, what does she sound like? Oh! Maybe? I'm not sure. You trust JP? I trust JP senseis too. I'm saying, like, if it's a higher up, someone above, like, the Blue Archive devs, it's gonna be a rough one. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, that's... it's enough of that. It sucks. I don't like it either. If anyone's here that's, like, trying to fight back against this, for what it's worth, I do support it. Good luck. Good luck, JP senseis. Is it so hard to play the cute and funny game? Is that so hard? Apparently it is. Apparently it's very hard to play the cute and funny game. Where is the... There it is. We need to play the prologue. So, like, from my understanding, Tsuchinokos. I know what they are. I am at least somewhat familiar with, like, Tsuchinokos and, like... Oh my word, my heavens, my stars! I really just saw a certain someone this event and decided, yeah, I want to play this on stream. Brace yourself, because this week, your fortune is the absolute worst fortune ever read in Chronos in all our history! That means ghosts do exist in Blue Archive. Oof. I mean, considering all the supernatural stuff that exists in Blue Archive, ghosts aren't that far-fetched, are they? Yume! Oh no! In 3 days, you will have the worst day of your life! My life is over. Oh! My life's over. Farewell to my youth. Konaka? Is something wrong? It's probably some fortune-telling thing again. It was pretty bad today, lol. I just caught it. Why do people watch such an ominous show? No, I watch it every day. I've never seen them say anything like that. Probably the first time ever like that, like they said. What if it's actually dangerous? Maybe you can counter it somehow. Sorry for butting in. What an interesting conversation. I just hope to be reading irrelevant text. There's a certain cryptid that has long been said to function as a lucky charm. For a long time, many doubted its existence, and yet many eyewitnesses have claimed it to have seen it. Oh. Nameless gods have chosen this trial for its sensei to combat. Is that how we're seeing it now? My god. Lucky charm. But don't worry, viewers. If you keep this lucky animal by your side, you can dodge misfortune and seize the day. And that lucky animal is... Have you heard of the Tsuchinoko? A snake! Kivotos, unsolved mystery. In search of the Tsuchinoko, the unknown creature. Nice. Yeah! I need to ask one thing. It's mainly because I am worried about what's coming up. Not that one. Do I though? She's so cute. She's so cute and funny. Ugh. Put some respect on her favorite danger card. The favorite danger card, aka the favorite danger noodle. I can see why people would like her. To be fair, the highlights is probably not both of them. Wait, what? Thank you so much. I owe you big time. Don't burn the place down and do not touch my desk. Wait, she's part of the public. Oh, wait, right. I remember her now. Okay. What is it now? I'm going on a trip to the field, the great outdoors. Very rural. Tsuchinokos make you think of kimono friends? Is that the one with the penguin? The really cute penguin? If I'm not back in a week, assume I'm gone for good. Don't look for me. And use a flattering photo for the... Oh, and who's this? I think I remember a face like that. Penguin Idol Group, yeah? Ah. Hold on, I'm pulling up the upcoming banner list to see what's coming. Okay. The grape... Yeah, that one. If you hadn't come in the holler-in, I would have introduced you. This is Akira-sensei from Chalet. Wait, didn't we meet her? I thought we met her during one of the Wakamo events. With Serval, yes. Sensei, this troublemaker is the deputy director of the Public Peace Bureau. Shime Konoka. We never did? Oh, okay. Oh, so this is Sensei. I heard about you from the big dog here. But why'd she cuff you? What kind of misunderstanding were we dragged into now? Did we catch someone bathing again? They were caught possessing and smuggling a specific student's middle school yearbook. I don't think there's any misunderstanding here. I would say we're never beating the allegations. However, were we trying to beat the allegations in the first place? Also, which student? What did I do? Listen, trying to see Mika in middle school was a bit too much for me. Mika told me she wore twin tails more often. I had to see this for myself. Well, given that it's you, Sensei, I'm sure your intentions were good. Next month is Fox Squad. Your call if I want Reina. Ooh, I do want Fox Squad. Frick. Is Reina in general or is she limited? There was a Tsuchinoko. She was autism coded. Really? I should watch Kimono Friends. I really like the penguin. I thought she was super cute. I'll contact the victim, explain the situation, and determine if further action is appropriate. To be fair, I think if Mika ever did find out, she'd be either super embarrassed or more than happy to show us. Reina is general? I have no... Iori will understand! Why is it always Iori? Yo! Really? Why is it always her? This girl can never catch a break! Oh no! You're about the penguin to fall in love with the... Yes, I did. Grape-kun. Only watched season 1. There is a massive drama regarding IP holders obliterating the entire fanbase's goodwill in a single move, and season 2 basically torpedoed the franchise debut. Oof. I was gonna watch it for the cute girls. Really? Why is it always the one with the cute girls? Ugh. It's like Love Live, but worse. Damn. I feel... Is Fuka the most victimized Gehenna Sues or Iori? Ugh. Sensei, given that you are, strictly speaking, a public figure, I would appreciate if you would refrain from drawing this kind of attention. I think we're a couple seasons late into that. But first things first, Konaka. What was that about you going on a field trip? Kimono Friends is an IP held by literal morons. Ugh. The thing is, I hope you don't get the wrong idea or judge me. But I only have 1 week to capture Tsuchinoko! Speaking of henna, you know what's funny? I know what's cute and funny, and Tabuki. I'm not gonna lie though. Bonk me for this if you want. I wish we got 2-piece to Ibuki. Like Stranger Things. Ugh. Oi! I didn't mean literally! Does that mean you didn't want 2-piece Ibuki? Volume 1 of Blue Archive is Abydos, while the upcoming Volume 1 is Gehenna. Wait. How is that going to work? No, I just asked to be bonked. I said if you want! Wait. How is the upcoming Volume 1 also Gehenna? Is it because it's continuing off of Chapter 3? How is that working? It was a failing RP, the animation staff were novices and managed to find their footing while putting together what was a very satisfying season. IP holders then wanted to reclaim full rights, fired all the animation staff, and then got new staff for the next season to save money. Second season essentially ruins all the satisfaction of the first. What the actual hell? How could I possibly get the wrong idea? Just a question for courtesy's sake. Is this Tsuchinoko the one I'm familiar with, or some sort of criminal code name? By the way, Iroha's swimsuit. Are we gonna get Uos? I did see the stream chat in that moment. It was exactly as we expected it to be. Godesar was that Iroha ultimate, but I approve. Wait, I did not see the alt. Is it cute and funny? Yes, it is that Tsuchinoko, the famous one, the snake. Thank you, Nihilus. Thank you for uwoing for the rest of us in this very moment. A mystical creature, the cryptid. That's right! It's the elusive legend. The creature often discussed, sometimes spotted, but despite bounties, contests, and reality shows, never captured. Teo, I know you said I do a good Konaka voice impression. I hope I'm living up to it. You can also say I'm bad. Right now, the cumulative bounty is 100 million yen. You could say it's slithering tube of gold. Have I seen the PV trailers for it? You almost peed? Wait, what? No. Oh, we need to watch that. We need to watch. Maybe I could do like, maybe this will be the first time I'll do a live stream recording. Camera focuses on her cake as she sits on her suitcase. posted Tsuchinoko. I know what a Tsuchinoko is. I said this at the beginning of the stream. I know what one is. Oh, that's the Kimono Friends. The Oh! 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 I want her viscerally. Yeah, we can watch the PV together. Yes. Now I am aware this could be a sensitive topic. Konoka, are you in dire need of money? Oh boy. Huh? What do you take me for? You really think I'm the type to chase a quick yen? I suppose not. Then it must be your superstitions again. Come on, haven't I built up enough seniority to skip the interrogation? Just look at all the vacation days I have banked. Speaking of Kimono Friends, why is the only thing you remember was the Undertale fan game? There was an Undertale fan game of it? Don't worry, I wasn't planning on stopping you. In fact, you tend to burn yourself out. If you're finally motivated to rest, I'm not standing in your way. However, if you have to go on some wild snake chase, take Sensei with you. Huh? Me? Sensei, do you have a moment? Hi. I mean, I'm kind of cuffed up here, so I think I have more than a moment. Undertale Yellow, apparently it's a decent game. Wait, I thought Undertale Yellow was about one of the fallen kids, not Kimono Friends. What? If you accompany Konoka for this trip, I'll close today's investigation and let you go free. Do I get to keep the yearbook? Wait. If it's just a Gehenna middle school yearbook, does that mean we also get to see Hina? Can we keep the yearbook? Can we please keep the yearbook, please? You just heard Undertale fan game and thought we were talking about that one. Oh no. Please take this gift, Sensei. Considering how much stronger the students in Kivotos are than us, we're probably very easily lifted. At least I am. Can you imagine the very visual of like... Hold on. Like the very visual of it's dangerous to go alone here, take this. It just hands to me. Like, really? If I miss it, let me talk to Yori. No, it's not like that. Consider this a personal request. You don't weigh much so you can imagine yourself being lifted. Konoka isn't actually a troublemaker. Of course, I can't exactly say she has a sterling reputation. But she's more diligent than she looks, and she deserves to be the deputy director. Despite only being a second year, unlike me, she's congenial and well-liked by her subordinates. But she has a tendency to go crazily enthusiastic about one thing. Is it that she's superstitious? Superstition. Oh, okay. Understood. Don't forget Shiriko gave us a piggyback to Abydos at the start of Volume 1. Did she really? Oh, frick. Well, to be fair, Shiriko is one of the stronger students now. Obviously, she's not like Mika, but like, she's one of the stronger ones now. Wow, I didn't think the famous sensei would join me. As a preventative measure, Kana sure is overprotective. You can imagine Mika carrying Aki under her arm. Please, please, please. I feel very loved all the same. Don't you think? You're worried about protecting the world from you. Oh, I should tell the others. You'll meet him soon and love him, I'm sure. You knew that, right? I wasn't about going to go hunting in the boonies alone. We're meeting up with Guruman and Director Mo. Guruman and Director Mo? Ah, they're not names, they're IDs. Handles, pseudonyms. You get the idea. What? Shoot, sorry. I shouldn't have laughed so loudly. When you see him, you'll understand. Look, Sensei, what do you think I do with Valkyrie? So-called dangerous people should be scared of me. She's got a point. Mika wouldn't do that. Mika will spin Akira on her fingertips like a basketball for funsies. You know, it's the fact I'd be okay with that. A new gremlin We're getting a new gremlin? Don't worry for a second. Don't worry for a second. I know the girls we're meeting. They're great. Seriously, we're mutuals on socials too. We've even met up in person several times. Are you normally interested in this kind of stuff, Sensei? The paranormal? Here, check out this account. They focus on urban legends and unsolved mysteries. Pretty neat, huh? At first, I used it for monitoring the area, but honestly, the research is pretty impressive. Oh, we don't get to see it? I actually do like the supernatural and stuff like that. We're here. I'll tell you more later. Wow, we really are in the boonies. Persona 4? I'd only heard about before, so this is the countryside. Oh, I recognize one of them. Good, she's here. Did she bring a friend? I think you're right. Excuse me? Are you two? Yeah! What? Sensei? Let's freaking go! She has that kind of gimmick. Wild Hunt's Chocolate Banana has joined the party. Yeah! What are you doing here, Sensei? What do you mean, how? I got official permissions through the proper channels. I know you think you know everything about our school, but don't believe the rumors. Wild Hunt doesn't literally imprison its students, you know. Of course, getting an outing passing proved is a bit of a hassle. Huh? Oh, Sensei, you know Gurumi? She's an underclassman from a past life! You actually really like the new gremlin? I just like the new gremlins. What kind of relationship is that? No, not you too, Sensei! Don't indulge that nonsense! You only make Kanoe even more annoying! Still, you need to answer my question. Why are you here, Sensei? I thought the three of us were gonna look for a Tsuchinoko. Sorry, I can't do Xiao correctly. Sorry. I forgot to mention Sensei was tagging along. It was a little last minute. But regardless, the more the merrier, right, ladies? Keep your extroversion away from me. Oh, I knew there were several reasons to like you. It ain't just the twin tails. Since it looks like Sensei already knows Gurumi, we can skip that introduction. Then, Oh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's freaking go! She's so cute! Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her bag. I like how she's carrying her gun. I like the sleeves. I like everything! She's a mess. Guess what school she's from? Honestly, I just love that she's a mess. She's such an adorable mess. I love her. Oh my god. Holy. Now you wish Aki was able to experience Summer 5. Wait, which one was Summer 5? From... yeah, no, I know you mean FGO. Which one was Summer 5? Horror Summer? Oh, the one with... Oh, God. I wish I did, too. I heard the general story, but, like, man. Like, that's the one with Jufu, right? Forgot the obligatory disclaimer about how Aki doesn't reflect your personal views for legal reasons. Too bad. Still like lollies. Press fingertips together! expected. You and I share origin. I love her already. I love her already. And is she in NPC jail? Because I want her to not be. I already love her. I already love her. She's already amazing. NPC jail. No! No! Dang it! Nice to meet you, and welcome. As you said, the highlights are not the two of the banners. Oh, okay. She's in NPC jail for now. She's so freaking cute! My name is Hanemoto Tsubasa, leader of this expedition. I operate the Mo Paranormal Research Institute. When addressing me, I'd appreciate if you call me Director Tsubasa. Woo-woo? Reina? Look, I know what you're thinking, but she's not as strange as she seems. I would know. It's just live stream stuff. Mo Paranormal Research Institute is their channel. So it's kind of a gimmick. So now we have 2 content creator students. A gimmick? You wound me, Reina. Our research institute is the only organization utilizing scientific mythology to investigate paranormal activities in Kivotos. First off, there's no our or organization. It's just you. Yes, it had Jufu for the first time. Summer Ilya being scared and very cute and mysterious little girl. Oh, is that one where all the expressive Ilya face portraits came from? There's a complicated reason for it to appear that way. Above all, Sensei, I don't want you to misunderstand. Paranormal research is not pseudoscience. I believe you. There she goes again. Paranormal activities are not only exist throughout Kivotos, but locally and frequently. I'm sure you are familiar. Recently, something absolutely outstanding happened at Millennium. Do you know about it, Sensei? Oh no. Oh god, she knows. Oh god, she's aware. What? Why is it always the Wild Hunt students that are aware of all the insane stuff that happens? Probably because they're actively looking for it. Check Discord for the NPC we cannot have. What? Dang it! But why? Well, yeah. What? Man. Is that cute and funny, Kiara? Yes. She's aware of the scolding the mother of the Millennium gave to Big Sister. Can you imagine, like, the outstanding thing Millennium has nothing to do with Deka? It's Yuka's fury. Does Aki know who it is? Yes. Well, yeah, it's Summer Kiara. Oh, I can read your face. I suspect you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? I suppose it makes sense. It was so groundbreaking, so incredible, that it would be strange if Shale-sensei didn't know. That's right! I'm talking about the Millennium Higashi Alps UFO witness case! Did she see her fly off?! Just another 5-star servant costume we're just not allowed to have. That hat is pretty round and big. God damn it! Hard not to see Malkuth with a hat that big. Ugh. Higashi Alps? According to eyewitness accounts, in the early morning, an unidentified white disc-like figure surrounded by light was flying freely, ignoring the established rules of acceleration. This is only a hypothesis, but you cannot deny that flying object sounds like an archetypical UFO sighting as popularized by the Adamski. Jesus. Malkuth's big-ass hat got mistaken by a UFO. I mean, looking from the bottom, it does look like it. Yeah, she saw Malkuth's hat. It 100% is Malkuth's hat. Just the hat. Some say that due to the crass formulaic and, dare I say, cliché appearance, that it's a hoax or confirmation bias. I disagree with such assertions. You won't lie and first thought the reading this was the IRL UFOs and not Malkuth. Hontoni! I mean, with the amount of real-life stuff Blue Archive does reference, I don't blame you, but at the same time, contextually, considering Deca just happened, it makes sense. UFOs exist! You cannot deny the evidence. There are numerous consistent, independent eyewitness accounts. If I were able, I would visit the encounter sites myself and attempt to communicate. Unfortunately, I can't freely traverse within Millennium's boundaries. For some reason. It's almost like they're hiding two beings from the ancient times and Malkuth. Reina? Sure, she's strange, but nothing like the occult society. She's much more realistic and rational than my roommates, and we get along surprisingly well. Wait, why am I even making excuses right now? Director Mo may not look like it, but she's quite famous in the industry. Hontoni! She uploads urban explorer videos every day, without fail. You won't believe the abandoned building she's trespassed into. Are you sure you should be telling me how many crimes she's committing? Not that we're much better. No, there's no such industry, and she's not that famous. She only explores abandoned buildings with nothing going on. There are practically no views or subscribes. Oh, she's just like... Oh. I don't know about you, I'd watch the shit out of that. Of course there is! Every Millennium student takes their classes seriously, especially Matt. She's from Millennium?! Wait! Does that mean she's aware of Adasu? She must think something's up with her, right? Especially with the sudden appearance of Kay? Wait a minute! She's Millennium?! Tsubasa is in it for the love of the game. Oh, 100%. I thought she... Oh! Wait! She must be aware of Adasu! Like, not what she is, but like, she must be aware something's up with her. Yep, she's a Millennium student. What the helly? Remember, Aki, there was a suspended pseudoscience club for Millennium? But wasn't that led by that white-haired girl? You're from Millennium? Huh? Did I not mention that? No, you didn't. I'm surprised. I thought Millennium students wouldn't believe in this kind of stuff. What kind of stuff? Well, you know, the Tsuchinoko or Yeti. Or magic. Oh. Now as a Millennium student, I cannot let that slide. No theory was proven from the onset. Every proposition went through a scientific method to be interpreted and verified before eventually setting as a universal truth. Huh? In other words, denying a possibility simply because it has not yet been proven is denying the very foundation of the natural philosophy built by humanity. You know, she's not wrong. Furthermore, even Millennium, the seat of cutting-edge modern science, has its own mysteries. Just look at the unexplored ruins next door. Oh, we do bring that up again. Paranormal exploration should be tackled by scientists, not shunned as a superstitious taboo. And while more conservative and incurious researchers consider the field to be pseudoscience, I find Ah, you really are a Millennium student. My roommates say similar things, though with a slightly different fervor. And yet we are all aligned because we share that same curiosity. Perhaps we have something in common, Reina. After all, you're out here searching for the Tsuchinoko. That's not why I'm here. Unexplored. Yeah. Don't mention any vending machines. Let me be crystal clear, in case there's a misunderstanding. I don't believe in the Tsuchinoko. Sure you don't. I understand completely, Reina. Excuse me? What's that about? Actually, I think we should ask you the same question. If you don't believe in the Tsuchinoko, why are you here on this expedition? Well, it's because... Sensei already knows this, but my roommates are... eccentric. You could say they're occult fanatics. Just imagine them scrolling, finding some yahoo who claims to have seen a Tsuchinoko. They'd be so smugged and declare it's proof of the occult or art or whatever. That's why I'm beating them to it! All these witnesses probably saw some flat lizard or a snake that ate a hot dog. If I can find the source of all this nonsense to prove how false rumors began, then they'll have to listen to me. So I wonder if that's enough to wake them up. Sure. I understand completely, Reina. I just told you it's not like that! Wait, I can't allow someone with such impure motives to participate. Our goal is to confirm the existence of the legendary cryptid Tsuchinoko. Here. And then, to prove that it is actually an alien scouting drone! Huh? That's really what we're doing? Not gonna lie, this low-key is now reminding me of the setup for Dandadan. Except of, like, aliens and... what was the other thing? Whatever other thing. I guess yokai. Yeah, it was alien and yokai. We have aliens and cryptids. Which is, like, extremely similar. It was ghosts? Okay. Instead of aliens or ghosts, we have cryptids and aliens. Everything leads back to aliens. Time to go shiny the... I almost said the Dunsparce. Shiny Dunsparce heart hunting. We have to get one that's a shiny Dunsparce that's a 3-segment. That this is literally a story about 3 randoms. Listen, but I'm loving 2 of these randoms, you know? No, it's not. Stop shoehorning your freaky obsession into this. We're here to prove the Tsuchinoko exists! I see. Perhaps that was too much for me to spring on an amateur. But extraterrestrial studies aren't just something I made up. They're actively being researched in academia. A related article was published in the most recent edition of New Pyramid Future, Red Winter's renowned academic journal. Outside of Dojinshis, are we sure Red Winter and renowned academic should be, is not like an oxymoron? That's pseudoscience, rag! Sensei, that magazine is just a collection of conspiratorial articles that were rejected by every publisher in Millennium. They pay to be printed in Red Winter. That Earth is locked in eternal rock, paper, scissors stalemate in Dandadan is so funny to you. It is? It's rare to have 3 completely different schools involved away from direct school influence. That's where the fun begins. So Red Winter needs... Doesn't Red Winter always need money? You're wrong. The seminar elites are the ones centering the truth. They're the Millennium Academia who only promote their version of mainstream science. That said, Reina, you're pretty well versed for such a skeptic. We're calling her ass out this early? Even some longtime subscribers don't know much about the magazine's background. I see. It seems you, too, are an expert. You come here armed with your own series. Very well. I accept your challenge. If you wish to debate, my argument remains the same. The Tsuchinoko is an alien camouflage drone. Its unnatural look is the result of a half-hearted attempt to mimic indigenous life forms from a different gravitational environment. Its elusive nature reflects the exploration drone's goal: quiet reconnaissance. Revolution will fund themselves. TikTok conspiracy serious energy. Hey, listen, I'd follow Tsubasa. You know, I was really hoping that we were looking for an actual snake. I am not ruling that out. Anything is possible. Aliens can easily beat humans with their superior attack, but a single ghost could easily stop a whole alien invasion, and ghosts can't run wild because humans can exorcise them. That is wild. And the aliens can't exorcise the ghosts? I guess. I'm eager to see who has the more accurate interpretation. This expedition is bound to be interesting. Rock, paper, scissors. You know what? Fair enough. Interpretation? Well, whatever. At least we're all looking for the same thing. Am I the only normal person in Kivotos? Guys, help me here. Reina, define normal. Momoing? Would you guys call Momoing normal? Is Momoing normal? Would we call Momoing normal? I don't think we'd call Momoing normal. She's going to tell us about the ancient giants that built the pyramids that the mainstream science doesn't want us to know about. And I would listen eagerly. The fact if no one is normal, that's abnormally true, and I hate that. Irie is the normal girl of Trinity. That's true! If there's normal people, it's not normal. I guess Irie, Momoi is never normal. She's normal for a gamer girl. I can't believe I said that. Please kill me. Hifumi? I'm willing to believe Irie. Sure you are! Momoi discovered Adasu. She's not normal. That's valid. Just stop it! And Nafumi's definitely not normal. You always forget that Aki becomes capable of finding fault in those they become down bad for. No! Shut up! Anyway, Mika did nothing wrong. Ifumi is a secret gang boss, not normal. You used to think Shiriko was normal. Shimiko. I was about to say Shiriko normal? No, Shimiko. That's fair. After the Magical Girl event, she is the furthest thing from normal. And it's really hot. Maya, maybe? Maybe? We're really reaching the bottom of the barrel here. Ghost bus. Oh, great. Oh, great! Maya is an Arius. Arius weren't normal. Just being an Arius makes you not normal. Oh, I love that face, by the way. You worry about Aki's judgment at times, which is why you are an apologist. Are any of the mob chants normal? JTF? Maya is marginally normal. She's in the Doomer squad. Also, listen, my judgment could be worse. I could have Eve's judgment. We might be in there over our heads. Are you sure this is the right way? According to the map, definitely. The other Doomers. You have no frame of reference for Eve's judgment. You want a frame of reference for Eve's judgment? I call her a red flag detector. I showed her the trailer from Grand Blue Versus about Belial, thinking she'd like him. She was one, not interested, saw Lucilus for a frame, and was immediately interested in him. Luthless is the same guy who planned world domination, killed his own creation, stole his body to try and kill his own creator to become God, while also traumatizing their entire race and imprisoning them and causing a revolution and permanently changing the history of the world. She likes characters like that. You seen gushing over magical girls? You can confidently say Shimiko is absolutely a magical girl villain. Listen. As someone who's also seen gushing over magical girls, there's a reason I have the Utena and Android. That is all. Maybe you were scammed? No, I reserved everything through a well-vetted website and checked the veracity of the most recent reviews. I'm positive. This is the only way to head to our mountain lodge. And this bridge is stable? It's just not going to collapse? Well, even if it does, it's over a river. You know how to swim, right? I do. I don't know about you guys. As if. Afternoon, ladies. What? Oh! What is happening? I don't suppose you're looking for the cabin on the other side of the bridge. Oh, so it does exist. Yes, if you're looking at that cabin in the woods. You're more of a Kiwi enthusiast? Valid. You should turn back. Huh? So it was a scam! They stole our money? No, it's there alright, but it's best if you didn't stay. Gushing for the fan service, you read it because the character dynamics and moments are hilarious. You like watching all the losers squabble. I watch it for the fan service and for the fact of, like, it's surprisingly well-made writing for what does seem like a lot of fan service at first. I love Utena, and not just for the fact I want her to beat me up. I legitimately like her character. She's really cool. Like, she's... How do I say this? How do I say this in a serious context without the fact that I am horrendously down bad for her? Because I am. I will fully admit that. It's a magical series. Every magical girl series is well written. That's true. But that doesn't stop me from liking them. Because, like... How do I say this in a serious context? It's really rare to see a character, like, explore something about themselves that they kept suppressed in such a way. And I mean, I guess it does happen. But, like, the context of the fact that it's BDSM is wild. No. Oh, wait, okay. Series are well written, trust. Hontoni. The ones I've seen have. I've seen bits of Sailor Moon, Madoka Magica. I convinced my friend to watch Madoka Magica. And, well, obviously, gushing. I want to watch more, though. Even classic and straight ones like Cardcaptor Sakura or Kami-chama Karin. I haven't watched Cardcaptor Sakura, though. I heard it's really good. The reason? You'll know when you see it. You'll wish you never did. I warned you. It's not too late to look for another place. Yeah, What a strange old man. The bad ones just never catch on. That's fair. We haven't had ghost stories but magical girls. Original dub ghost stories for reference. Because the English dub is hilarious. Now let's move on before it gets too late. The sun sets earlier in the countryside. Wait, we're just going to head in? Did I miss something? I mean, there was a creepy old man warning us not to. He was all beat up. That's not a coincidence. He must have been waiting for us. Koneka, I admire your ability to center yourself in the universe, but believing the world revolves around you will lead to delusions of grandeur. I like her so much. I'm liking her to the same levels I liked Alba as instantly as I saw her. Usually the bad ones try to be way too shocking, dark, edgy, or subversive and doesn't pay off. You mean the shows that try to replicate Madoka Magica and failed miserably? That too can be overcome. There are some magical girl stuff you would consider bad. Magical girl sight is what's magical girl sight about? Come to think of it, Konika's kind of a scaredy cat. She reads every creepy story she finds on the internet, then she spooks herself so badly that she can't get to sleep. Me? Scared? You got it all wrong! This guy was waiting here all day to give us a foreboding warning. He wouldn't do that for no reason. You know what they say about today's society and its lack of regard for basic safety? They try to replicate it without understanding what made it good. Yeah. Exactly. Considering its blue archive, of course, it'd end up closer to the dub story. Magical sight is an example of a bad one. Yes, I understand that. Someone say a summary. Right, Sensei? Did you find that at least a little suspicious? Konika, do you want to know the stuff we've dealt with? Do we need to tell her about, what was her name? Who was the lolly fox who was, like, very little clothing? I realize how little that narrows it down. But I'm not talking about... I was gonna say Seiya, but I'm like, no, Seiya wears a fair bit of clothing. Kuzunoha, yeah. I'm just too used to certain fan art of Seiya. See? Sensei agrees. Yeah, but in case you all missed the point, there's no other lodging nearby. The closest village is an hour's walk. Blech. Disgusting. We should proceed. We already paid and we can't get a refund if we cancel this late. Please, Sensei! It don't look like there are any taxis. I mean, I've walked an hour, but like, ugh. Madoka is a magical girl show with horror elements, while most of the bad stuff is edgy lord slop masquerading as magical girl shows. Which is the one that's like, where she screams magical splash flare. Is that one good? Konaka. There are times when one must summon their courage! Sensei! Now, if a ghost appears, we will take full responsibility for protecting Konaka. Well, why did you say that? You know just saying the G word attracts them! If it were that easy, we'd be able to document them reliably. Come now, I'll hold your hand. Can you hold my hand too? I'm suddenly very scared. Wait. I'm suddenly very scared. Can you hold my hand too? Please? Alright, don't tug at me. I can walk at my own pace. Well, Reina, you know what that means? That means we have to hold hands too. It's cleaner in here than I thought it would be. Outside led me to think that this place was be a dump, but honestly, it's not too bad. You mean Recreators? That is a magical show, but it's a very good story. Is it? I heard magical splash flare from like a TikTok clip and just assumed. My bad. Hey, Reina. Isn't the vibe here a little creepy? Are you still thinking about that old guy? No, it's not because of that. I feel something in my bones. Something chilling. Cold spots are one of the telltale signs of phantasmal visitation. Whoa! However, I do not detect any unnatural and localized temperature fluctuations. You can relax. Since they originally rented this place for 3 of them, who are we rooming with? I hope it's Tsubasa! She can keep me up at night. I remember briefly reading a bit of a manga where there are magical girls who deal with the villains publicly, a magical salaryman who deal with all the villains' extremely dangerous contingency plans, collateral, etc. behind the scenes. Forgot the title though. Hontoni. What's that? A camera? I do have to ask though, if I do, whenever I do intend to watch Sailor Moon, is the remake good? What's that, a camera? Yes! More accurately, this is a thermal imaging camera. It allows me to see the relative heat of the room. It even takes pictures. Oh yeah. Yeah, I hope it's Tsubasa. If not, well, I mean, Reina is the most familiar with us, so like, you know. Pros and cons of each. You're really prepared. Of course I am. We're on the hunt of a never-before-seen legendary creature. To reiterate, I am scientifically verified that there are no cold spots here. Please calm down, Konica. You appear rather warm. Basically, Recreators is based on the idea of a bunch of manga/anime characters entering the real world, such as a Gundam pilot, a Berserk stand-in, and even... Also, that's why there's someone going magical splash flare. Netflix version recently, it wasn't bad when you watched of it. No. I think it came out like quite a few years ago, the remake. Was there a third one? Never watched the remake. Might finish Prisma Ilia first before going to the next series. No, I plan to. I'm just saying one day. Tsubasa can now see everyone's power level. It does kind of look like a scouter, doesn't it? Always looking out for me, Director. You're so reliable. I am a professional after all. Sensei, do you have a question? You said you're a pro. Is this part of your club activity? That is also an interesting topic, but it's probably best to dive into it some other time. Time is of the essence. As I said, the sun sets early in the countryside. Let's not go wasting the day. What's gotten into her? Not wanting to talk about clubs, I can emphasize. Well, you know. That's odd, isn't it? Why don't I know anything about her? Sure, we've known each other for a while, but mainly as online friends. We don't go around talking about our daily lives. Kinui Reina, Wild Hunt Art Academy, first year. Fashion design major. Huh? What are you doing? Assigned dormitory 4. The room number? I don't want to mention the number, but it's 404, right? You have 3 senior roommates. The room number, the number of girls staying there. Ugh, gives me the chills. You watched the season of Sailor Moon Crystal on Netflix? That's what you're referring to? I think that's it. Oh, it is on Netflix. Okay. I'm the one getting chills here. How do you know all that? Are you stalking me? Well, she is part of the police. Sweet child, there's always a way. People can't help but leak personal information when they post online. I could tell which dorm you lived in from the way you talked about your closest mart, the hill you hate trudging up, and the winding path you take to your classes, the one leading to the design building, right? I never mentioned my room number! You said that you felt cursed because of your room number. Unlucky numbers would probably be 4, 6, or 13. But since you live in dormitory 4, it was probably 404 since 406 is meaningless, and 413 even more so. What are you, a detective? Well, yeah? A detective? How lame. I'm part of the Public Peace Bureau. I've learned from the best. I have a friend who can make a hardened thug sob like a baby. So you really do go to Valkyrie. Konica, I thought you were just making it up. How harsh. You're saying that I look like too much of a delinquent? I did not say that. But you thought it, didn't you? I did not. Come on, you must have considered it. Just a little bit, right? When you first saw me, Well, when you put it like that. Sensei! Reina called me a delinquent! What? You made me say that! Don't tease Reina too much. Oh, no, we gotta defend Reina. No. Yep. So you have no point of reference, but Crystal was entertaining enough. Kaya was smart to hire and promote the redditor that is Konica. Not a bit of a Sailor Moon. Personally, I don't think you watched much of the original. If you did, it was a long time ago. Highly recommend watch the old show, dub or sub. Both are good. Probably sub then. Probably sub original if I watch the original. Come on! Stop teasing me! All the Tsuchinoko eyewitness accounts have been along Mount Shirakawa riverbank. If the Tsuchinoko is indeed a biological creature, it would need access to a consistent water source. Logically, it would reside near the mountainside or deep in the valley to avoid human intervention. Okay, I got it. Next stop, the mountain. That line heads straight to Mount Shirakawa. Wow, Sensei, get a load of this. There's only one line and it only runs twice a day. I mean, this is the countryside. It's not exactly a tourist spot. How is this my life? Oh, only 30 minutes to go, ladies. Might as well talk, or we could sing? I guess it's up to ours to decide. That's the correct number, right? Yeah, how strange. It's way ahead of schedule. Oh? Could this be? Now that I'm closer to the Tsuchinoko, my good fortune is returning. Keep a snake nearby. It's like the fortune teller said. Her fortune really said, no. It must be a coincidence. Wait, Reina, Sensei. Am I the only one who finds the license plate on that bus strange? Oh, are we doing this? Now imagine if we ever get a reverse rush hour event where Konaka works with Leijo to solve a case in Shanghai. Shanghai-ji. Huh? F4466? Yo! Wait. Okay. Wait! Oh! 4. It's not usually used for license plates. It's sinister and evokes the concept of death. And 4466 on top of that. The F4466 bus? F is the 6th letter in the alphabet! Have you heard of it? Well, I won't say I'm an expert, but some people were sharing a story about it online. They said it's a bus ridden by ghosts. Ghosts? It's a typical horror cliche. Someone hops on the bus without thinking, and they see it's full of ghosts, so they jump off. Or someone falls asleep on the bus and ends up in the parallel Kivotos. You know, like isekai. The bus framing device was popular for a while. And all the buses in the ghost stories had F4466 license plates. Surely that's just a coincidence! A gag! It's not like I believe any of that stuff! But besides, why would we find a haunted ghost bus in the countryside during the middle of the day? Right as we're on investigation, it's too contrived! It's impossible! They're really foreshadowing PV7 before it's happening? I mean... Unless it's real. Hey, beep beep, Sensei gang, are you getting on? The ride's waiting! What could be a parallel Kivotos? I don't know, probably one where the president didn't disappear. Could be anything. No! I want to get on! I want to see what would happen! I should never be in a horror movie. Huh? But there's only one bus that stops here. What? Huh? Now that I look at it, this bus doesn't match the route number on the sign. Excuse me, kind driver. Is this the bus to Mount Shirakawa? Hello? Do you hear me? Something about this stinks. Parallel world, is this why the echoing Gehenna volume is back to volume... Shut! No! No! That can't be it! Oh, God, no. Teo, you can't just drop something like that on me. Oh, God. Perhaps it's time to bring it out. Bring out what? Not that gun on your back, right? I don't think it's a good idea to pick a fight with the ghost. Sensei, please keep an eye on Konaka. When it comes to superstitions, Konaka always gets herself into trouble. Oh dear. Is this what Kondo warned me about? No, Sensei. My little friend works wonders for situations like these. You've left me with no other choice, bub. Is it salt? Or beans? A student notebook? seems you're unfamiliar. Well, watch and learn. Kivotos drivers fear this way more than my rifle. Hello, sir. I'm from Valkyrie, hence the badge. Mind showing me your license? Oh, was I too quiet? I said I want to see your operator's license for this heavy-duty conveyance. Refusal to surrender documentation is an automatic violation. Ha! Sir! Halt! Don't you dare! I guess she is still a cop at the end of the day. Also, been a while since I heard this song. It's on my playlist. It's been on my playlist for a while. Such a good song. You really dared. Maybe ghosts are also afraid of tickets? Ghost tickets? Just you wait, buddy. I know your plates. But still, Sensei, those are impressive investigative skills. And look just like an ordinary bus. Well, Tsubasa suspected it. Huh? That's because I'm an expert. There are many signs. Really? What gave it away, Director? All shall be revealed in time, Konoka. Huh? Oh, I think this is the real bus. The real one? Wait, I mean, I'm not saying that the other one was a ghost bus or something like that. Well, go aboard. Please mind the step, little lady. Thank you. Hello. This may seem like a strange question, but there was a bus here earlier and... Huh? Another bus? That's strange. This is the only bus that stops here. See the sign? Oh boy. Ultimately, we never figure out where the suspicious bus came from, or where it went. Gotta love Blue Archive. This ghost really does exist? Well, yeah. Which means if ghost does exist, oh god. I think the scariest part, if PV7 is supposed to be like a parallel world, I don't know how I'd feel if I see Yume. You know? I think that'd be the wildest thing to see. But like, it's a non-0% chance. And like, if we do, it's all, I don't think they're gonna show in PV7 because that'd be the biggest outlier of like, what the hell is going on, you know? Ah, taking the fresh air. I'll cure what ails ya. Sensei, why are you lagging so far behind? Yes. What is that about? Sounds like you're out of shape. No, you're the freak here. We've been yelling at you to slow down for the past 10 minutes. Get ready? Oh no. Jeez, what a bunch of slackers. What about Director Mo? Obviously, she needs she needs mouth to mouth, obviously. And I'm willing to make that sacrifice. What could give them an excuse to make Yume... That could give them an excuse to make Yume playable? Yeah! But I would feel like my heart being teared out at the same time. How? You look like death swarmed over. But doesn't it feel good to sweat a little? Can't even muster the energy to answer? Tsubasa when she's in my room for 12 hours? You mean my room for 24 hours? Science school student is no walker, so she is dying. She just needs mouth to mouth. This is not a laughing matter. Oh shit! We're finally at the first spot. Really? There's nothing here. Wait, let me catch my breath. Ah. Yes, this is our first exploration site on Mount Shirakawa. Of course, this location looks unassuming. A Tsuchinoko wouldn't den somewhere interesting. It's trying to avoid people. Well, you're not wrong. Really, last question. Promise. Are we just going to keep searching, like this entire mountain, to find a fat snake that may not even exist? Yes. Yes, we are. If this mountain has a Tsuchinoko, we will find it! Parallel Sensei, who's basically the same as regular Sensei, but finally gives Sensei a friend the player base won't complain about since it's just another them. Well, what Black Suit? We sort of had Black Suit. I don't know what's going on with them. We kind of just... Shiriko kind of just off base the Redditor called Basement Dweller, and we never saw him again. 30 minutes later. Ah. Quick. I need to give her mouth to mouth again. Oh, shoot! Hey! What are you doing down there? We barely started! I briefly had an out-of-body experience. Therefore, souls exist. Cite that. Q-E-D. What is she even talking about? Sensei? Muscles ache from desk work. Don't respond. Pretend to be a corpse. Was he like a 3-hour Mountain Dew and Cheeto break before beginning the hunt? You two are useless. What are you smirking at? Huh? Me? You didn't know? You were smiling practically from ear to ear. Oh, was I? Well, there's no special reason. It's just fun being out here with you all. I see. Hey, I'm curious. Does Millennium not have club activities, Tsubasa? Because then you could go on outings like this with even more people. Well, how should I explain it? It's a bit of a long story. Truthfully, I did actively participate in the club, but I cannot any longer. Our club, it was closed down due to budget stuff. Underperformance, lack of intellectual justification. Sorry. No, it's fine. It didn't discourage me or anything. Millennium is a merit-based academy, so if I manage to find a Tsuchinoko, maybe I can revive the club. Though I've never heard of a shattered club being reopened. Well, I'll help you, even if I don't believe the Tsuchinoko exists. Of course, if the theory is correct, then proving that is also important. By the way, where is Konaka? You know, I think I heard her run off. Maybe she found something. Well, we'll have to watch out for her. Konaka is the weakest among us. Seriously? She's a Valkyrie! What's your point? Ah! What was that pathetic scream? Konaka, quick! Let's find her! Oh dear. Sensei? Oh. Konaka! I noticed something buried in the ground. I dug it up. It's over. Oh no! What is this? It's so ominous. It's a worn wooden chest. We'll need to check the manufacturing date. But those charms look intact despite being made of paper. I don't think it's that old. How could you be so calm about this? This is serious stuff! What do I do? Should I throw it back in the hole? Should I dig it even deeper? So it's Fubuki, so it's got a wide range. So it's got a wide range of strengths. Fair. Wait, you're not gonna open it? Who would? No, listen. While the so-called mainstream media only focuses on mysterious charms being hexed or omens, that's historically inaccurate. It's very much the opposite. If you do your research, you'll learn that these are mainly used for blessings and wishes. No, not this box. No matter how you spin it, this one is cursed. Aha! You're a water type, aren't you? You're trying to transfer your bad luck to me, a fire type! Eh? I also think we should bury it and pretend this never happened. And not because I believe it's cursed or anything. It's just rude to open someone's stuff. Could be sentimental. It's open. Oh! It's a stone statue? Maybe an idol, or even a doll. It's dangerous is what it is! Calm down, it's an ordinary stone doll. Probably a local custom. There's nothing ordinary about a stone doll that had to be locked away in a box sealed with charms and tied with rope. It's fine. Unfortunately, this is a fake. Huh? A fake? First of all, this isn't made of solid stone. It's too light relative to its volume, and the surface texture is far too even. I would say it's a mix of plastic resin and stone powder. It's likely mass-produced, probably some gardening store. However, this box is made out of real wood. It seems quite old. Someone did that on purpose. They were hoping the box would grant the stone an air of legitimacy. Who's got that much time on their hands? Isn't this a bit much for a prank? You would think, but it happens fairly often. Mainly it's for content creation, like videos, augmented reality games, or viral marketing. Sometimes people just hide what they make for no reason. They could have done it for attention, or purely to scare whoever finds it. Could be a hoax or a particularly nasty prank. I've seen this type of thing before. People plant them in the abandoned buildings I explore. Oh. She makes sense. See? I told you it was nothing, Sensei. You're blaming me? I'll start digging! Eh? Just in case, even if the prank, it still holds evil intentions, right? It's definitely an ominous object! I'll seal it away for good, so no one will ever see it again! I see your point, but if you're trying to protect others, you might as well take it with us and dispose of it properly. No! This should have never been unearthed in the first place! I'll make sure it's buried below the mantle! Everyone, grab a shovel, let's go! Huh? Ah! Bro, we're like on section 3. Reminds you of the IRL Gravity Falls arc they did with someone who had hit a bill stat. Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? Phew! Sealing complete. Problem solved. A clear mind and a clear heart. Even my body feels rejuvenated. Ha ha ha! Doesn't she ever get tired? Well, you know what we need to do? Mouse-to-mouse resuscitation. Oh, there she goes. She's gone now. She dug like 10 meters. All by herself. You love Konoka? I was curious what she'd be like, but this whole thing has given her so much life. It was 8 meters. It was like 8 meters last they measured. She's doing great. Aw, you're all so dramatic. We barely did anything. Bruh. We just moved a little soil. Bruh. 10 meters, 32 feet? What? Huh? Huh? Oh boy. That was hardly a play day at the sandbox. Hey, are all of you Valkyrie students like this? Konoka seems to be a bit of a beast. I mean, she's in a high position in the Peace Borough, no? Oh, I have small potatoes compared to the others. My girl Kana, now she's something special. Remind me to stay on the right side of the law. Good idea. Well, that's one hell of a deterrent. Then perhaps we should... head back? Are we done looking for the Tsuchinoko? It's almost dinner time. We still have a few days left. After finding that statue, I think I've had enough adventuring for one day. Phew. At least it's over. We worked all day and have nothing to show for it. Well, it wouldn't be very legendary if it were that easy to find, right? Good point. Not that you believe it, of course, right? Hmm? I think something in the bushes is following us. A little animal? Reina? What? Oh! It was the same stole doll, even though we buried it 8 meters underground. Oh no. And yet, it looked grubbier than before and even exhausted. Sensei? Sensei? Why are you lagging behind? I only shifted my eyes for a moment, but when I looked back, the stone doll was gone. Somehow, it seemed we earned a mysterious grudge. Run. Guys, run! Most of the high-ranking students in disciplinary committees are monsters. Mika, Hoshino, Hina, and Konoka. I guess they have to be in a way. There's also Neru as well. Also, isn't Trinity's disciplinary the Justice Task Force? In which case it would be, you know... I mean, she's also still super strong, to be fair. Yeah. We're back. Oh! I can't take another step. Do you want me to carry you? Hi, Aru! Hello! Hope you're doing well. Same. I'll get started on dinner. Naru and Tsurugi as well. Can't forget Tsurugi. Has time stopped? Oh, looks like a classic case of muscle ache. Since everyone's beat, I'll do the cooking. Oh, thank you. But no complaining, no matter how much you hate it. Deal? You do know how to cook, right? Uh-oh. Tsubaki's also pretty strong. I mean, if you match with someone like Neru, and Neru matches with Adesu, yeah, it's kind of insane. Not a good day for us to be able... I know, I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. Easy peasy. You grill stuff, you boil it? What's so difficult? That doesn't inspire confidence! Wait! Should I watch her? But this couch... What do you think, Tsubasa? So, in my mind's eye, while Reina is on the couch, still next to me, Tsubasa is 100%... I'm giving Tsubasa a lap pillow. I will not be stopped. I will continue being the Lulu. She's already out. I suppose we did run her a lot. Big day. It makes sense that she's tired. I'm a little sleepy too. Uh-oh. What the? Guess I dozed off. Konoka? Is that you, Konoka? Konoka? Stop playing around! Just get over here! I know what you're doing! Don't be childish! I get enough of these stupid pranks from my roommates! Sensei? No, I'll join you. Something doesn't feel right. Stay behind me, Sensei. Someone's on the other side of the door. Reina, be careful. Who's here to party? Huh? What? Why are you hitting me with your weak little fists? You idiot! I've had enough of your pranks! Look! You scared Sensei! I did? What's up? Someone was at the front door. Huh? What are you talking about? That's what that was! Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Well, while I was prepping the soup, I saw someone walking around the lodge. But I knew you sleepyheads were inside, so I figured it was nothing. There's really someone out there? With us? Considering that you sent someone behind the front door, yeah, probably. Anyway, let's chow. Wake the director too, she needs the calories. Don't you think there's something more important going on? Oh, come on, nothing's more important than food. You gotta eat to live. Rise and shine, director! And so, despite the awkwardness, we grabbed our plates. Unexpectedly, Konika's food was quite delicious, though her choice of menu was a bit dad-coded. What does that mean? I see. So all that happened while I was asleep. I need to ask, just in case. Do any of you have, say, a sworn enemy who lives to torment you? Who would? Oh, I might. I mean, she is part of the Peace Borough. Huh? Let's see. There's that guy who swore revenge on my family line. That was about 2 weeks ago. But there have been a few others. Makes sense that one or two would show up about now. Surely you're joking. Nope. Dead serious. I don't just shuffle papers at the Public Peace Bureau after all. But that doesn't add up. It can't be me they're after. Only Kana knows I'm out here. No, you can't be too sure. Huh? If someone is trailing you with ill intentions, then this is the perfect opportunity for them. You're mostly alone, away from your colleagues, in isolated, unfamiliar territory. Of course, for this hypothesis to hold true, your pursuer would have to possess a superhuman level of patience, tenacity, and most importantly, a deep-seated vendetta. Wait, though! I don't think I've done anything to deserve such an intense grudge. Or maybe I have? You have?! Well, when you carry out your duties, sometimes people get caught in the crossfire. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, you know. Should a Valkyrie officer say that? You're supposed to valiantly defend Kivotos! Oh, it's fine. Everything I've ever done was in self-defense, believe me. The 7 prisoners. Don't tell me we're gonna encounter another. But wait, we befriended like one of them. 2 of them? 1.5. You think if I say Wakamo loud enough, she'll show up? I've heard the rumors. There are 7 criminals so dastardly, so unhinged, so violent that their own schools called in the General Student Council Special Forces, and, while in custody of the Corrections Bureau, they escaped. Probably not. What if they're not just after Konica, but the Public Peace Bureau, and the entire Valkyrie Police School? Maybe we are in actual danger. Perhaps you're exaggerating. Just a little? The series got some legs. Really? You want a criminal who's meticulous, persistent, and hates Valkyrie more than anything? I know just the one. Who? Oh, what a relief! Huh? I was so worried we were dealing with a ghost, a phantasm. They're pretty hard to shoot, you know. And escape criminal is easy as pie. I just need to capture them and throw them in the slammer. Forget what I said. Forget I said slammer. I mean, I'll lawfully transfer them to the Corrections Bureau for rehabilitation. You make it sound so simple. They have a reputation. Even I've heard of the 7 prisoners. Oh yeah? You've heard the 7 prisoners, but not the Public Peace Bureau? Sorry, I didn't mean... Aw, no need to apologize for it. I'm just razzing you. Truly a cock. Nah, I'd win. Well, why wouldn't Wakamo come if we called her loud enough? Surely we're in the most danger we've ever been. Well, Okay, maybe not that we've ever been, but like... I've got it all handled. No matter who comes for us or how many reinforcements they bring, I'll protect you. That's a promise. Another problem solved! I was all worked up for nothing. Oh my god, it's her! Really? Really? Okay. Think Arona wasn't walking well after what happened when she caused with the Kivotos? Oh yeah, good point. Foam boost from hell. The next day. This isn't going to work! This method is stupid! Do I remember her name? I remember she had really funny expressions. Sorry guys, I'm really bad with names. Huh? You're just saying that now? I've had enough of it now! We've been flipping rocks for 2 hours! But Reina, snakes like shaded humid areas. What is a Tsuchinoko anyway? Are you sure it's even a snake? Does it have any characteristics besides being fat? Because you didn't at first, L? Oh, that's the pointed question. First off, it's not merely a fat snake. Saying so is rather crude, not to mention rude. The public calls it that because its shape is easy to grasp. I would say that Tsuchinoko is more of a rhomboid. Oh, is that so? What else do you know? Well, what is this different? Most agree that the Tsuchinoko makes a sha sound when it feels threatened. Wait a minute! So, like a cat? Wait a minute! Reina, you're self-reporting at this point. Even more astounding is that they can spring up about 1 whole meter right at you! That's a cat! An interesting theory. Could the Tsuchinoko actually be a cat? Or are you convincing yourself? You never done parts to Sha! Would you have any more relevant information? I cannot say I do. But I do have a tool that may prove useful. We should create a team name. Eh? Explain. Why would that help? Our name sets intention. If we call ourselves an investigation team, from that moment on, our purpose becomes investigating. It'll unconsciously help us focus on our goal while building a camaraderie. And some research believe in the law of attraction. The flow of the universe has to readjust to one's thoughts and desires. Tsubasa, I would normally believe everything you say, but as a gacha player with my kind of luck, I don't think I can. Call that my scientific method. Don't start with a plausible theory on work ethic, only to pivot to pseudo-scientific drivel! I'm sorry, I think we could use a cooler name, or any name. What do you think, Sensei? Yep. Since we investigated the occult, we should call it the occult! Don't you dare! I will murder you! Wow, I don't know who's easier to tease, Reina or Kay? You think if we bring them together in a room, it would be heaven for us? Probably. Reina, Kay, Neru. You know who's easier to tease? Who? Esco taught us players that the absolute truth that Raid Up is a lie. Akira? I mean, you can tease her with art. I thought it sounded pretty good. Then how about we stick to our original purpose and call ourselves the Tsuchinoko Investigation Team? You mean Akira? Shut up! Urusayo! That doesn't really get the blood pumping, you know? Can't we spice it up a little? What? Why are you looking at me? Point proven? Urusayo! Hey, you're the one who asked the occult name. If you're gonna be so critical, then come up with an alternative. A Tsuchinoko Investigation Team is good. For a fashion designer, you're a little... Ooh! Ooh! That's rough! Wait, this is what you do with fashion design. Ugh. So you do think there's a creative overlap? Yeah, lock in, Wild Hunt. Show us your chops. X. How about Expedition Team X? I love her. No, scrap that. We should. I think it's cool. Expedition Team X. It sounds like we're secret agents. I do youth outreach, and little kids always pick names like Hope or Happy for their teams. I'm glad to see Wild Hunt's got some bite. Really? It's fine? Of course it is. That's why I suggested it. Now that we have a name, our search is for sure to be more fruitful. Alright, Expedition Team X, let's get serious and find that Tsuchinoko! What? This isn't working! This is somehow even more stupid! Is there a problem? Well, we just glossed over, but we didn't change our strategy at all. We flipped over so many rocks, I'm starting to recognize some of these bugs. Ah, I see. Worry not. The law of attraction is already bringing us closer to Tsuchinoko. Be careful. Avoid negative language and use the past tense whenever possible. For example, say, I found the Tsuchinoko instead of I want to find the Tsuchinoko. Does that make sense? Should we be doing that for gacha games? What a joke! A load of pseudoscience! Wait, what time is it? Huh. What do you mean? Do we need to head over to the bus stop? No, because see, the bus already left. Oh. Oh. Wait, what time is it? It's fine. You know what? I'll call a taxi. No problem. Let me guess. No reception? No reception. Oh dear. Wow. Really? The line's, not working. Kivotos still has dead zones? I don't have any bars either. There's no signal out here. How about we just start walking? Wait. You know, I think I saw a phone booth nearby. Yes, I saw it too. Right on. They'll cost a cab. Back in a jiffy. Wait, it's getting dark. It's dangerous too. And she's gone. I'll join. Should we, like, all go? Your move, creep. Sensei? Sorry about that. I knew I was being tailed. Thought you might be my prisoner. So, what's up? Did you forget something? Huh? You followed me because you were worried? About me? Wow, the royal treatment. Could say I get that at the burrow. In fact, they're the ones who pull me into the field whenever there's an incident. So while I deeply appreciate your concern, I'm fine. As you can see, I even found a phone all by myself. One moment, please. I just need to make a quick call. Sensei, I'm sorry, but do you have some change? Yeah. Hold on. I do actually have a cup full of coins. Oh, you want in the boost too? Wait, isn't this super close? Isn't it a little cramped? Should I step out? Alright, whatever you say. Let's get this over with. Why are hello? Is this Kivo Cab? Great, I need a ride. This is, yeah, about that. I'm not sure exactly, but it's up Mount Shirakawa. Sensei, we need to deposit another coin now! So where was I? Oh, right. We're near Mount Shirakawa bus stop. Yeah, we can meet you there. There's 4 of us, so maybe a compact car will be a bit too uncomfortable for Sensei? Scratch that. If we give Sensei shotgun, the 3 of us sit in the back. What's the scrawny girl in the middle? It's disconnecting again! What kind of payphone is this? Yeah, the compact's fine. If it's the closest. We'll be waiting, so head right over. Yes, thank you so much. Have a nice night. Yeah, another problem solved, Sensei. Now let's get the girls and head to the stop. Hey, what is this, jammed? Rusty piece of... Huh, you cheeky little punk. Sensei, stand back for a moment. Just go. That's it. Did she just... Oh. Sensei, got any more coins in you? I think we'll need to call for help. No. When it rains, it pours, huh? Sorry, it's my fault. Little door broke. No, it's because I'm cursed. It's my bad luck infecting everyone else. This is why I hide away when I'm feeling off. It's best to ride it out alone. Don't believe. It's reality, isn't it? Think about it. Getting trapped in the phone booth? That's rare. Once in a lifetime, if ever. And for it to happen now, after everything else? It's because I'm in a bad cycle. Well, if it gets too late, I'm sure the other 2 will notice and call for help. And at least the taxi company is on alert. But it's pretty cramped in here. It's getting... No kidding. This is probably why you're only supposed to have 1 person in the booth, huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you, but... What am I even doing? Wait. If this references what I think it's referencing... Oh my gosh. No. Can you even call a phone booth? Technically, yes. What do we do? Should I pick it up? I suppose I should. I mean, how could I not? Hello? Ah! Roaring flames and hellish screams pierce through the receiver. You'll burn here too. Burn into— What the f is going on? Sensei! You heard that too? That was real? Calm down, Konika! It's impossible! Why would this payphone at all times while we're locked in here? They said we'd burn to death, and you know it's getting warm in here! No, I'm not imagining it. The floor is really hot, scorching! God, oh God. 10 minutes passed. Help never arrived. Sensei, are you alright? You're sweaty. Really fogging up the place. This same to you, Konika. I guess you have no choice. Sensei, come a bit closer. Huh? Isn't that bad thing? Right against me, yes. That should work. Now then. Charge! Ah, it's so refreshing. I should have tipped it from the start. Sensei, you're not hurt, are you? To think you'd throw the booth. That was nothing. Hardly a workout. Mika is supposed to be freakishly strong? How many characters are freakishly strong? Wait, that's not fair. Yeah, no. You should quad tap it just to be sure. Rest in pieces, creep. Glad that's over. You think it's actually haunted? Wait, forget that. Let's hurry back. When in doubt, break things. Ultimately, we never learned who had called us. The ultimate ghost story. Oh, great. But Konika, Sensei. What happened to you two? You're about to start a search party. Why are you both so sweaty and out of breath? Haunted telephone? Oh, Reina, I don't want to talk about it. It was an act of desperation. Well, a few things happened. Something definitely happened. Reina, believe me, it was Konica abusing her authority on me to physically interrogate me. Don't make it worse! I explained the incident in the phone booth. After all, we all compared notes on that. The suspicious bus and the stone doll. What? That was a ghost bus? How threatening a ghost? Why don't you tell me? Because you get scared and freak out, obviously. So, Salt, circle the area! Since there's a lot of salt, maybe we're protected? Get ready? What do you mean, get ready? We should still shower when we get back. If all this is true, it seems you two faced a poltergeist. While poltergeists are mainly known for moving objects and flickering lights, they're also capable of causing sudden temperature fluctuations. But it is strange. I am fairly experienced in this field of study, and I have encountered more paranormal phenomena in the past 24 hours than in the entirety of my career. I noticed that too. So, are you implying that someone behind all this? Huh? Not at all. I'm just knowing that the density of paranormal occurrences have been exceptionally high. Perhaps we are above ancient ruins, or aliens are conducting experiments over the area! Are you serious? You actually are. Maybe the 7 prisoners are behind this. Common sense dictates that they can't all be coincidence. Logically, someone is targeting us. Who among the 7 prisoners is capable of this? I would imagine most of them. So, at least one of them, 2 of them, take a significantly more direct approach. As long as it's not a ghost, I'll go with it. If it's a criminal I'm thinking of, then I won't be surprised. She's a planner, and always eerily prepared. Is this the same prisoner you suspected last time? As a matter of fact, it is. I hate this. Of all the places, why did the Tsuchinoko have to show up here? Or maybe this is what attracted the Tsuchinoko. Huh? Wait, I see headlights coming. Let's hop in a taxi. Get back to the lodge. And think this. What? What the Excuse me? Was that a vending machine? Bother with all this for sure. Yeah, I was thinking the more direct ones are Akemi and Wakamo. Was that a goddamn vending machine? What? I thought that was the desert, but what? You little pugly. Wait, that's the payphone? It is the payphone, thank God. I thought it would be something I have to worry about. Combined to create a non-copyrighted Magus XLR. What the hell is going on? There's a lot going on. How do we even explain this? What the fuck? There's crisis, and then there was whatever the hell this is. What is going on? Why do we have to pick a fight with every inanimate object we come across? I don't know. They're picking fights with me. What the hell is this? What in all of Kivotos is going on? Arona, Plana, you see this shit? So dreadfully incoherent, incohesive. It's more confusing than scary. Ghosts in Blue Archive? What is all this? Look, I wasn't going to make you get on, but you had to threaten me with a ticket? And go all trigger happy on my phone booth? And who in their right mind digs 8 meters down? What? Or jerks they had coming? When the Optimus Prime? I don't know, you tell me! They seem to have quite the grudge. You have some nerve mentioning your right mind. Even Konaka wouldn't find this scary. What is that? Oh, she does. Oh, never mind. You silver devil, it is all your fault! I'll show you true terror! They're heading for Konaka! Watch out! Oh no, she's freezing up! Hey, if you want to reenact a ghost story, then follow the script! You can't just run people over, scare me instead, I dare ya! The ultimate ghost story is in creating one! Stop lying, you're not a ghost at all, are ya? Eh? You're so scared that you can't even scream! End of the line! No! Konaka, you're going to get hit! You have to dodge, please! Sensei! Take Konaka and run! Ah! No, but actually, what the frick? Ow! That really hurt! Oh, that was hard! What just happened? I want to know too! You were eating dinner, but it seemed like my students instigated? No, we didn't! Does this mean Mika finally has a worthy rival now? I don't know! What the hell is going on? Tsubasa, did you see that? She destroyed it with her fist! Really? How did you? Right up until the end. It just doesn't make sense. Tsubasa? Hey, Tsubasa! Tsubasa! Let's say, she's down! Well, time for mouth-to-mouth again. This is really the worst. I took vacation days for this. I want to go home. So, it seemed the ghost encounter ended anticlimactically without anyone learning anything. Did anyone at least take a picture? And later that night... to pass out during such a critical moment, as the leader of the expedition team, I'm so ashamed. Konaka, you were about to be hit. How did you make it out? Well, somehow. Well, there's no such thing as magic in this world. Sometimes even weirder things can happen. Reina, you have no idea. You know, one of these days, Wild Hunt has to join us in one of the season finales. And, like, they're gonna see all the wild things. I don't understand, but it seems like everything's resolved. Resolved? No, not at all. I don't know what any of that was about. What do you think, Sensei? I know it wasn't normal, which, to be fair, nothing in Kivotos is normal. If this is how ghosts are in Blue Archive, what kind of atrocity that we... I don't know! Then we agree. No. What about the Tsuchinoko? You still want that thing? This is my bad luck that attracted the ghost. It's my duty to find the Tsuchinoko. It seems you two are split on your next course of action. Nevertheless, it's late, and there is no point in moving out tonight. Let's sleep for now and decide what to do in the next morning. If we have another chapter F, a lot of new students will be involved. Oh, totes! We had Volume F was with a bunch of the students, and then we had Deca with the Millennium Girls. Oh, now you're acting like a leader? Well, I agree with you, actually. Typical night in Gehenna. Oh, wait. Where are we at again? Where is the countryside, technically? Is it a part of any school? Say. Psst. Konaka? Sensei. Can't sleep? Shh, Sensei. Someone is outside the window. What? Since when? I don't know. We just noticed. More accurately, I noticed after I saw Konaka was up. The fact that they're watching us now makes it highly likely they're behind everything. My hunch is still that it's one of the 7 prisoners. Mitsui Kyoko. Who? Who's Mitsui? Is that a new one, guys? Konaka, I prepped the camera. We can start recording when you're ready. Good. Then we'll rush them on the count of 3. 1, 2... Charge! I guess let's go? Reina's raining. What? What? They were right here. Where'd they go? You saw them, right? Yes. They were standing there, peering in until Konaka opened the window. I'm sure of it. But they disappear into thin air? Right, Director. Did you get that photo? I'll take a look, but don't hold your breath. You're supposed to move on 3. What's all that racket? What happened, Sensei? Apparently, there was someone outside. Outside? You said they were looking through the window? What's the matter? You still half asleep or something? No, I'm fine, but isn't it weird if you think about it? Eh? We're on the 2nd floor. Oh no. Who's Mitsui Kyoko? No, we're not gonna address that? Sorry to keep you waiting. I have the results. Oh, where's Konaka? She's barricaded herself in her room, hiding from the ghost. Oh. Can you get her? She'll be relieved. It's not a ghost. Hear that? Hurry down here! Don't rush her. Konaka is sensitive, so we should go easy on her. New prisoner mentioned now we just need 2 more names and 3 faces to go with them, you think? Honto. Seriously? He really wasn't a ghost? I'll explain, everyone. I'll explain. Everyone, gather around and look at this photo. And there's nothing there. I thought so too, at first. What if the 7 prisoners is just a name that sounds rather cool than them actually being 7 of them? Well, there were at least prisoners. I don't know, maybe. See here in the corner, if you really zoom in, between the bushes, there's some pale thing. I captured this right after Konaka opened the window. It's a little out of focus. I wasn't ready for some reason. But this is it. I'm certain this is the common X factor. This has been watching us and causing all the trouble. And naturally, we can only conclude that this is a gray. Rita! You know, I think it's more of an ivory? A white? Not gray the color, it's a type of alien. Tsubasa, what makes you sure that this is a gray? I know it seems unlikely, but hear me out. Consider this. In the middle of the night, someone was watching us from the outside window. This is the classic precursor to an alien abduction. Most abductees report feeling watched before their alien encounter. Sound familiar? What it sounds like is a paranoid delusion. I do not think so. Now if we all saw the same thing. Sensei saw it too. Is that right, Sensei? Someone was there. But what about mass hysteria? That does not explain the photo. This is irrefutable proof. This isn't a lens flare or noise, clearly. I would like to present an additional hypothesis. Aliens are capable of hypersonic movement, which happens to be silent. UFOs are usually said to fly without a single whisper of sound. You're saying that an alien was watching us and then fled super fast once we opened the window? And because of their alien technology, we didn't hear anything? There's no other way to explain it. There definitely is! You've made wild leaps of logic! First, you said the Tsuchinoko was an alien drone, but if they had a sneak scouting the drone, why would they show up and creep on us in person? Where's the consistency? Phew, as long as it's not a ghost. That's all she cares about? Sure, but consider everything we've experienced. It was all supernatural. Nothing made rational sense. Rather than pretending it was a coincidence, isn't it more realistic to conclude that they have a shared cause? You're not wrong to think that. I mean, the last supernatural things that happened did team up on us. No, I still don't buy it. Unless I see an alien with my own 2 eyes, I refuse to believe. You're on my side, right, Sensei? That's a good point. No matter who or what that was, it's dangerous. Wait, if you call it in, then the General Student Councils might start a cover-up, just like they did with all the other UFOs. I've had enough of your paranoid conspiracies. I'm calling. Oh, that tracks. There's no tone. Is this plugged in? The cord looks intact. And why is it? Tsubasa? Could it be? As I thought, according to my predictions, this is the worst case scenario. What do you have there, Director? It's a telephone line. Or more accurately, a cut telephone line. What? The telephone was our only lifeline. If they got this, then... What? As I thought, you're too late. What? That was fine a few hours ago. What happened to the bridge? Everyone calm down and listen. My theory is that this bridge was cut intentionally. That was likely by the same person who cut the telephone line, and the same person who's watching us. They're trying to keep us isolated. Who? Why? Why would they do that? Because we're looking for the Tsuchinoko. If the Tsuchinoko is a scouting drone, then we, Expedition Team X, are the aliens' greatest threat. Maybe we've come closer to revealing the truths about the Tsuchinoko than anyone else has ever before. Tsubasa, cut the nonsense to get real. What the? What's going on? It's so bright! It's a UFO! It's here! They're really aliens? Wait, hold up. I've seen this before. It's a flare. What? Yeah, looks like the Deputy Director really is a superstitious coward. Come on, everybody. It's time for some payback. What? What's going on? They don't look like aliens. Of course not! What do we do? Kick their ass? Ha! Finally, something I understand. Time to take out the trash! Alright, let's do this, I guess. Oh my god, that was ridiculous in the background. Oh my god, that's... Oh! Oh my god! Wait, that's kind of hot though, I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie, kind of hot. Go, go! Jesus. No Tsubasa, unfortunately. Not even as an NPC helper. Who's next? Wait, enhanced mass what? Excuse me? Pardon me? Eh? She might not be resigning. Yeah, no, that's likely the reason, but just, you know, kind of sad. Go, go! Nice. One more for the road. Reina's is too cute! Hi, Knight. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Nice. Huh? What happened? I thought there was a fight. There was. You kind of tripped on your own shoes as soon as it started. You fainted instantly, so we figured we should leave you there. That's the explanation they're taking! During such a critical moment. How shameful. Does that mean you beat up all those thugs on your own? Another wild leap of logic. No, Koneka handled most of them. You went pretty far for a prank. Now... That freaking face! What is that face? Dude, Blue Archives is some of the best expressions I've ever seen. How about we have some real fun? Oh wait, we surrendered! You weren't hurt an innocent civilian, would you? Of course I would. Who told you otherwise? Valkyrie students can do that? Yeah, obviously. Why do you think I joined the 4th? Girl! That said, maybe we should call it even. Maybe you've learned that it's not smart to mess with an officer. You love Koneka, it's so good. The damn face. Now, right now, I know. I'm trying not to think about it too much. That needing grin. Wait, what are you talking about? We never mess with you. That's a false accusation. Cease planting evidence. Didn't you cut the telephone line and the bridge? Yeah, that was us. You have some nerve sassing her back and saying you're the one who brought out the tank. Classic gaslighting. Whose side are you on? Oh, we have a few comedians here. Trying out for the talent show, huh? Hey, Reina. You said you don't believe in magic? How about I show you some right now? You see, I have this magical ability to make anyone tell the truth. Isn't that neat? Oh my god! No, honestly, I swear that's it! Yeah, okay, we were the ones spreading the Tsuchinoko rumors. We knew it would lure you here. We didn't do any of that other stuff, promise! Did Koneka seriously join Valkyrie to beat up people? I don't know, maybe? Or maybe she's doing it just to sound threatening, you never know. Wait, what did you say? All the Tsuchinoko evidence was manufactured? A deliberate hoax? Huh? Who are you? There's no Tsuchinoko. Tsubasa. Yeah, obviously. There's no such thing as a Tsuchinoko. We knew the deputy director was superstitious, so we blew up the rumor to trap her here. You targeted me specifically? Why is that? You got a death wish? Wait, come on, be real now. It was a prank. Everyone knows the Tsuchinoko is a myth. But you deliberately tricked her. If you say it's her fault for falling for it, then you're engaging in toxic victim blaming. Yo! Who is this thug? Yo! What is this comedy routine? Hello? Hey, whose side are you on? It's like Dia and Pearl in the Pokemon Special manga. Oh, Tsubasa. She needs emergency hugs and head pats. I see. The Tsuchinoko doesn't exist. Tsubasa. Tsubasa? I thought if I found the Tsuchinoko and then the aliens, then Seminar would have acknowledged my good work. Then I'd be able to reopen my club. No! happen. I predicted it even. It's not like I need to find the Tsuchinoko specifically to revive the club. Yeah. Huh? Did you hear, Sensei? There's no such thing as a Tsuchinoko. Yeah, those thugs said they spread the rumors themselves. But it's not like I believed in Tsuchinoko to begin with. So, I guess that thing's changed. Reina. Oh, I do love a good plot twist. Hey, you! Yeah? I'll let today's incident slide, provided you join us. Welcome to Expedition Team X. With those masks, you'll fit right in. But the Tsuchinoko doesn't. Which one of these fists was the magical one? The left or the... Oh my god! The left or the right? No need to check! Everyone, let's find the Tsuchinoko! Leave no stone unturned! I'll start with near the launch! Don't miss a single scale! Listen for any slithering! Something still seems off. What's up? Yeah, who was that in the photo we took? Obviously is one of the girls we just caught. I thought so too at first, but none of them were wearing white. What are you? Who's this creep? Was she hiding in the bushes during the whole fight? Suspicious. Wait. President? Oh no. Hello, long time no see, dear Tsubasa. Wait, was she here the whole time since the magical girl event? No. No! Tsubasa's club is actually the... Huh? I thought I told you. I'm a member of the Pseudoscience Club. Well, technically, I'm an ex-member. I see you already know President Mirai. Would I say they know me? Maybe it would be better if we'd never met. Pseudoscience Club? President Mirai? I think that sounds familiar. Hey, let's not get twisted. I had absolutely no ill intentions this time. Of course, I never intended ill or bad tactics. Never broke a law in my life. I remember now. I seen your wanted poster. You're a con artist. Bruh. You assume she's been slinking around since then? God, in the woods? Like this? Wait, are we near the giant-ass waterfall? A con artist? I'm an inventor who utilizes science to create products that help the people. I just don't have time for all the red tape and regulations. Don't you sell things like germanium bracelets and jade mats? Those are a few of our best-selling products. Many, many happy customers. So you are a con artist. Wait, what did I ever do to the Students' Science Club? Huh? Why do you ask? You're not here to seek revenge? Revenge? Why would I care about that? What a waste of time and money. Do you tend to visualize yourself as the center of the universe? That can lead to delusions of grand... Yeah, she's the president, alright. Okay, then why are you here? Well, that's difficult to explain. You see... Abracadabra, Rena, it's magic time. Wait, step back! I'll tell you, okay? These are the two best faces this entire event. His swords and physical threats, how utterly barbaric. First of all, I am the victim here. Keep that straight. Very well. Go on. See, please keep this from little Tsubasa. I heard she was going on a trip with a few online friends. Don't take this the wrong way, but Tsubasa is unique. She's a true believer and doesn't socialize very often. You stalked us because you were worried about her? Hey! I wasn't planning for a whole outing. I was just going to check in and head back. But there was no cellular service. And then the bridge went out. On top of that, I found out she's with some Valkyrie bruiser? Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Wow. Pro-level blame shifting. So you're outside the launch. Why didn't you just knock, tell us the truth, and ask for help? How could I? I am the president. I have a respected reputation. Reputation, yes. Respected? Yeah, I don't know, girly pop. Yelling about it makes you even less respectable. And you were the white blur in the photo? What photo? Ah, yes. I was so shocked when you opened the window that I ran. What an anticlimactic ending. Wait. Did she make the 3 things? Kind of sweet that Mirai is actually worried about Tsubasa, even if she's a con artist. I guess she has her standards. So, boss, what should we do with her? Tie her up? What? For what? You're a con artist, lady. You even got your own wanted poster. But I bared my heart! I told you my tragic story! You wouldn't! Yeah, leave her be. Can't expect someone like me to remember every petty criminal on the wall, and I'm off duty. A paranoid president that cares for her junior? I don't know. Not sure I've heard of her. Is this really fine? Honestly, of course it isn't. If I were the type to follow protocol, she'd be in cuffs. But I don't really follow protocol, or play by the rules. Just keep this a secret from the borough, alright? You'll let me off the hook? I'm not letting you off the hook. I'm just choosing to not see anything. Listen, Copper, if you go back on your word, you'll do what, exactly? If you're so smart, why don't you act like it? I'm giving you a break. Yes, sorry. We still have no explanation on the thing that attacked us. Hey, is everything alright? You've all been talking for a while. No, it's just, how should I say this? Tsuchinoko, I'm also here conducting an investigation. I was considering staying at this lovely lounge, so I was expecting the walls and whatnot. Oh, really? Like, as a club activity? Like before? Oh no, dear Tsubasa. Working together officially would be a bit difficult. Firstly, I'm a fugitive, and secondly, the pseudoscience club is blacklisted. Well, still, maybe I'll drop in and visit you once in a while. Would you like that? Perhaps. Perhaps the true Tsuchinoko was the friends we found along the way! Fucking Blue Archive! There it is! That's the money shot! God! Freaking! Damn it! That is not a real line! That is not a real line! They did not just give us the true Tsuchinoko with the friends we made along the way! No! There's no shot! No way! Really? Dude! What are you even talking about? Right now! No, I forgot we were in a fight. Jesus! It's as real as the Tsuchinoko believe. Bro. So how is this all right? We still need an explanation for the Tsuchinoko is blue. What? Let me go! It's not too late. In fact, we're in the nick of time. Eh? Don't be stupid! Climbing a mountain this late is really dangerous! But this is my last chance. I have to go to guard against the worst day of my life! It doesn't even have to be the Tsuchinoko. I'll take a snake, any snake, even if it's skinny! Everyone, don't just stand there! Stop her! Come on, girl. Give it all you've got! Are you people or a tank? Are you a person or a tank? Oh, wait! My foot slipped! She's unstoppable! You're screaming my knees! Everyone, wait! So is the bus mech real or a ghost? I don't know! We have no explanation on that stuff! Kondaka, I have something to tell you. Don't get in my way! I'll mow you down, director! I wouldn't dream of trying to stop you. But listen, I just realized something. According to my calculations, Kondaka, the worst day, the one in 3 days, has already passed! Huh? It was strange from the start. Daily fortunes usually are, as the name implies, for the day they're drawn. So if it was talking about the third day, then that would include the day you heard it. Kondaka, that means your worst day was yesterday, and you lived! My worst day is over? A lot did happen yesterday. Wait, so who tipped off the NPCs that Konaka was superstitious and helped them plan this? What about the ghost transfer? To be fair, I don't think Konaka exactly hides the fact that she's superstitious, so they could have heard it from literally anyone. I'm sure there are a lot of eyes on the burrow. But we still have no idea about that ghost transformer! But nothing even happened. Girl. See, I told you. No bad luck, no curse. These astrology things are just coincidence. You make connections because you're looking for them, so... That still doesn't explain the butt! What? We're gonna talk about that, or what? Wait. Something did happen! Lots of things! It was awful! We got hunted down by some robot, then jumped by thugs in the middle of the night. In fact, it was the worst day! It was non-stop torture! Are you talking about us? We're sorry for attacking you, but are we really the worst? Apparently in Volume 1 is Let's Make Gehenna Great Again. God damn it! It's been a while. Oh my god! Nero! Oh my gosh! Are you doing okay? What the goodness? Are you good? Oh god. My apologies. I didn't mean to. Wait! Sha! It was the worst, and it still is! Don't make me feel bad for you! One fight against a bus mech. How's that the worst? Sounds like an everyday occur. How is a bus mech an every... Kondaka, what do you face during the burrow? Wait, if the worst day never came, then that means... Could it be? I already found a Tsuchinoko! Oh, no. I didn't see any snakes, nothing even close. Wait, what is a Tsuchinoko anyway? Are you sure it's even a snake? Does it have any characteristics besides being fat? Oh, that's a pointed question. First off, it's not merely a fat snake. Saying so is rather crude, not to mention rude. You're alright for now? That's good. While witnesses differ, most agree that the Tsuchinoko makes a sha sound when it feels threatened. Even more astounding is that they can spring up about 1 whole meter right at you! Sha! Sha! A Tsuchinoko! Huh? What are you doing? Why are you hugging me? Sha! No, it's just I realized. Wow, the Tsuchinoko truly is the friends we made along the way. Perhaps the true Tsuchinoko was a friend I saw! God damn it! Again? They're hitting us with that again? Bro, Reina was a... Why did we make the joke earlier? It was a joke! It was meant to be a joke! Our lovable chocolate banana evolved into a Dunsparce. Now they're trying to evolve into the Dunsparce. You know what that means? I have to put something in her. I just wanted to see you. Oh, thank you, Nero. I hope you keep resting. I hope you get all the way better. What's going on? Are you out of your mind? So, as our Tsuchinoko search finally concluded, we still have a no explanation on the bus! Are we gonna address the giant bus in the room? Hello? Huh. Doesn't it look good all tidied up like this? Wait, why did we clean? We're about to leave. Excuse me? We were at the lodge for a week. Why waste money? Now we can finally kick back and enjoy ourselves. Oh, that's why? I thought it was because we found the entrance to the secret alien base. Since we're all done here, can I leave? Abandon all hope. They'll never let you go. And since we're all stuck here, we might as well relax and have some fun. Mystery in search of the Tsuchinoko, the unknown creature. End. We gonna talk about this? Like, at all? Barbecue and chili. Oh, that's cool. I like how some of these events have an afterword. Nice char. Here. Now the after. The stakes have never been higher. Everyone grab a plate. What are you cowering for? I said to grab a plate. Well, we're really grateful. Immensely. But are you sure it's okay for us to join your backyard barbecue? What are you even talking about? You'd rather starve? Come on. You gotta eat to live. Yeah, but... And shut your traps and eat. At the same time? Good point. Maybe start with lowering the mask, grabbing a plate, and going from there. And quick complaining! What's your problem? Well, Konaka, if you keep being so nice, someone's gonna stab you in the back. Oh? Are they? But what are you being so... Aw, you're worried about me, aren't you? Shah! I never said that! I'm not worried. Again, Neru, Reina, and Kay, all in the same room. You know? Well, good, because there's no need. Reina, as your elder, let me give you 2 important life lessons. You listening? 1. No matter what happens, once you actually face your problem, you'll find a way out of it. 2. There's nothing you can't solve with power. Nor a little firepower. Am I gonna gombo for the chocolate banana? Or am I gonna save for one if... Or not if Kisaki drains more than proxy from Sensei? I mean, I would want Kisaki to drain me in a lot of ways, but... I do want Reina, but like, I need to... I'm in saving mode after getting absolutely drained by Kay and Arisu. And the rest of Millennium. Oi! What did I do? Reina is such a hardcore tsundere. Isn't it great? I'd be carefree too if I could punch a bus in half. Are we gonna talk about it? Also the revamp. I know. This is delightful. I haven't met in ages. I almost lost my composure before my junior. I must be more careful. Huh? What's wrong, President? Why'd you stop eating? I just have to find expensive meat so often that I get bored mid-bite. Of course you did, President. Sounds like you're doing great as always. Well, of course I am. But dear Tsubasa, are you sure you want to hang so close to me? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just so happy to see you again. It's been a long time. Was I getting in the way? No, I don't mind at all. I was just curious, scientifically. But then, I'll sit with you for a while longer. I can't eat with her staring at me. Aww, that's surprisingly wholesome. Why talk about the bus that got punched in half? Hey, Grifter. Connie. Con artist. Don't call me that! You seem to be a good leader, even if you're a con artist. The director likes you at least. A lot. I'm not a con artist. Hey, Konaka. If you don't mind, I wanted to tell you something. You can't blindly trust what you hear. Yeah? The General Student Council controls the mainstream media, and they're known for being in cahoots with Seminar. Our president was falsely accused. Seminar was threatened by her talents, so Big Sister intervened to destroy her reputation. I'm assuming she means Rio? But I got punched in half as usual. The problem is the bus itself. It's not just a bus. Exactly! So that's your story. Story? It's a clear, undeniable fact that I was extracted from Big Sister herself. Yeah, sure. You don't believe a word of this, do you? I'll ask the questions here. Like, wasn't it a bit much to climb to the second story just to watch your protege sleep? So I understand why one would worry about the director. What are you talking about? You know, that night we caught you. Didn't you say you were outside the window? When did I say that? The bridge was out, so I found your lodge all lit up. I was considering knocking, and then you cracked the window open and screamed. Of course I ran. But that reminds me, I want to ask you. There was a woman pressed against your window. Who was she? I haven't seen her since... Huh? 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 Ah! Sky of Occult Society, Spring of, Sky of Occult Society, Spring of UFO. Reina, are you busy? What are you doing? Just a minute. I'm messaging my roommates. I have to let them know that I was right. There is no Tsuchinoko. No, it definitely exists. In our hearts. Not like that. I mean a real Tsuchinoko, which does not exist literally in this reality. Alright, we never found a true corporeal Tsuchinoko. And the Tsuchinoko witness accounts were only spread by those thugs outside. One's currently fixing the bridge. Exactly. That's what I told my roommates. You did? And now they'll finally understand that the occult is just a scam. I don't think that's going to work. See, they're already responding! Oh my. You're implying in this reality. Oh boy. What's that supposed to mean? I was wondering what Reina was doing on her personal trip. She went all that way just to look for the Tsuchinoko? How curious. As I thought, Reina is a dedicated member to the Occult Society. Wait, no! You got it all wrong! No, I didn't think it was real! I wasn't curious! Sha! I'm telling you, that's not why! You're not listening! I told you that wasn't going to work. Well, I came in here to tell you that everyone's ready. Let's head outside. Huh? Go outside? For what? This late? Why? We're all the way out here, high in the mountains, sky is clear. What else will we be doing at night? Cosmo, Ali, respond to our call. Cosmo, Ali. Yeah? What are you doing? Hush! If you disrupt the invocation, it'll introduce dark energy into the universe. Beings beyond the Milky Way, respond to our call. Do something. She's our junior. Well, once Tsubasa starts, it's best to let her play it out. It'd be like telling a kid that Santa isn't real. I read you loud and clear. Yeah, I get it. Hey! The connection's fraying! The bond with the other world grows weak! Ali. Put some heart into it! Cosmo. Like you mean it! Ali! Oh, I thought the best part would be the fact that we see like a very distant Malkuth. Anonymous who? Wait, what? Eh? I see. I'd expect nothing less from Akira-sensei. This is even more dated than I anticipated. If we analyze these findings, we can perhaps... Wait. Eh? Present. Don't use the computer in the dark. You'll strain your eyes. Wait. Gives you a slight Haruhi Suzumiya energy from this. Oh, no wonder I like her so much. I love Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh, Emmy, it's rude not to knock. Why? Are you watching weird content again? Emmy, please mind your words. If you speak like that, people will think I frequently enjoy weird videos. Well, you do. Aliens, UFOs, and... wow, the Tsuchinoko? Very dated. Emmy, I want to make this clear. Aliens, UFOs, and the Tsuchinoko are not weird. They're simply unproven. If we assume everything unproven is non-existent, then how can we hope to make new discoveries? Well, we know her big sister was Rio, and just Rio. That's true. Still, coming from you. What? Aren't you being so cruel today? I should be nurtured and doted on. Like that rose in The Little Prince. That was a talking super rose living in the middle of space. Considering our ongoing relationship, I'll let your uncouthness slide. Nevertheless, I'm glad you're here. I was about to call you. Huh? Me? But why? I thought the Super Phenomenon Task Force was disbanded. Before you say that, would you kindly look at this data? Huh? Wait. Don't tell me the bus was her doing! What is this? I don't know. How blunt. Much has been seen, but nothing has been explained. A mysterious bus of no origin. Wait! It wasn't her! Oh, no! A stone doll that moves on its own. A public phone ringing in the dead of night. All are supernatural phenomena that defy conventional wisdom and theory. Supernatural phenomena. How about it, Emmy? Doesn't it seem like there's still work for us to do? Yo! So that was mysterious! Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Iron Maiden, isn't that a song or like a band or whatever? And also, you know, the medieval torture machine, which from my understanding didn't actually exist as we know it. It's always funny that Rio and Himari are opposites even in their partner members by their side with Emmy and Toki. Dekka might be over, but the Super Phenomena Task Force is not. Apparently not, even though it was disbanded. So... ah! Yeah. What's all the commotion? They said they want to turn themselves in. Oh wow, really? Turn themselves in? A likely story. Well, apparently they had a talk with Deputy Director Konaka. We've decided to change our ways. Honestly, we just don't want to face a monster like her ever again. Ah. Why does everything supernatural have to have weird scientific explanations in settings nowadays? Too many settings are like this. I mean, there is the origin effect of magic. The existence of, like, magic originally was scientific stuff we couldn't explain at the time. Konaka? I thought she was on vacation. Well, I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Temporarily detain these students, question them, investigate their accounts, and respond accordingly. Understood. Huh? I thought Director Kana likes to handle the interrogations. She's meeting an important guest. Oh, who is this? An important guest? Ew. My apologies for the noise. Actually, I was impressed by the dedication. The mark of the Public Peace Bureau. The pride of Valkyrie. Your deputy director remains diligent, even on vacation. You embarrass us. We're no better than anyone else. Every department in Valkyrie is set up to its neck in tasks. Of course, it seems that the Corrections Bureau has it worst. You deal with all the scum no one else can handle. But I don't mean to flatter you too much, Director. I hate to make you uncomfortable. The Director? Advanced science looks like ancient magic and vice versa. Yeah. Whoa! She kind of cute, not gonna lie. Are those... Does she have, like, no sleep? Does she have negative sleep? I wish everyone thought like you, Director Kana. After all, if everyone thought so highly of the Corrections Bureau, I suppose we might be a little busier. I'll meet her later? Well, yeah, obviously. Her silhouette is wild. A little bit. Jesus, tall elf. Yes, very tall elf. She does appear in PV7, hontoni. Well, I need to do my dailies. Gods. I want Reina, but I need gems. But she's so cute. Oh my god. But she's so cute. Wait. Is it 35 days to Foxfire, or should I use the one ticket I have? You want a thing where all saying is actually just fake, as people accept it because the circumstantial evidence was common and convenient enough, but the real explanation is all magic? There's probably a fantasy saying like that somewhere. You should watch PV7. You should! There's a reason that's one of my more popular videos. And it's not the most popular video I have. Think it's enough time for till Fox Squad? Because honestly, it's now or never if I use this one ticket. I really do want Reina. Where am I in archive ticket until the next... Oh, I'm at 90, okay. Man. Dude. Area 58, really? Yeah, this is a really good event, honestly. I hope we get more events where different schools like team up like this. Maybe eventually we'll get to all student event. None of the characters this round are limited, right? Nope. So you'll wait. You tend to pass most non-limited characters and expect to eventually spook them. Yeah, that's fair. Also, the Summer Pandemonium PV is animated. Oh god. Okay. Let's watch it. Or should I watch it later? I don't know. Well, I am a little tired. I didn't sleep enough. Maybe I'll watch it another time. Ugh, my throat kind of gave away a little bit at the end there, though. Official PV wasn't released, but the 30-second one does. Gotcha. I probably can't make a video with just 30 seconds, likely. Alright, I'm gonna go do my dailies. The event was fun. I gotta do more of the... Wait, hold on. I have a question for everyone. I just gotta make sure. Is on your mark at Millennium and Go Set Go, is that the is that like the festival with like a bunch of schools coming together? Is that where all the track and stuff comes from? Also, I guess we could actually no, we could watch the PV if it's only a 30-second one. Yeah, we could do that. If I'm not gonna make a video of it, might as well. On your mark, get set, go, and then on your mark, then go, set, go in order. We could do that for like another video, or another stream. Because I have been very, very curious about the school. Yes, it's the Olympic event. Oh my gosh, I need. Yeah. It's a sports festival. It's the sports festival in my mind. Chotto mate. Let me go to the Blue Archive thing. Blue Archive. Yeah, the videos I see are exactly what I think it is. Or 8 in general. Yep, thank you. God, that thumbnail, holy holy crap. Okay. Shut the. Oh, no, wrong one. Let's see here. Yep. You should eventually do know Swimsuit Mia. She's really strong AoE explosive special student. Hontoni. I do want to do all the events there eventually. I just, yeah. Maybe another event hearts will do. I really made that title before Volume F, the second events thing that you guys suggested I would do before Volume F. I did make that title because I was feeling particularly unhinged. It wasn't even the Kingdom Hearts mood. Also, hello? Hello? Pandemonium? Whoa! Sorry. Nice. Let's go! Oh, they get strength. Oh my gosh. Hello? Oh. Kodo? Whoa, hold on. That partially looks like the Gehenna symbol. Weird. And that kind of looks like an A. Is that supposed to be more on the Gehenna Bido stuff? Are we finally touching up on that? Jesus. Also, just nice. Blue Archive entering their horror mystery arc. Honestly, I am all in for it. Yes, I am replaying all this on purpose. Is Makoto actually going to be cool? It seems like ever since Volume 3, they've been trying to make Makoto more like less of a comedy villain. Flying Dutchman event? Maybe. You mean that? You mean that? Wait. Let's go! Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And I am all for it. I am 100% all for it. Okay. If there's not much to analyze except for how fucking hot it is. Oh, whoops. That is all that needs everything considering I'm talking about the trailer. I am exclusively talking about the trailer. Araha is far more frilly than you expected of her. Not that I'm complaining. Now it's safe for the figures IRL. God. We finally get stuff about Gehenna and Pandemonium and quite literal monkey paws curls. Ugh. God damn it, can we just take a straight dub for once? We just have to keep going. Keep fighting, senseis. I believe in you. Ugh. Just keep fighting, senseis. Okay. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Sayonara. Bye-bye. Oh, also, I did order the Mika stuff. Wait. I can't wait for it to come home. One more thing. What is it? What? What's up, Teo? Have a great evening. Thank you, Volpine. Thank you. If I want to play Summer Shanghai Jing, there's an event I need to do first. Well, it's not exactly summer. It's Summer Rabbits, I'm assuming. Yeah, Rabbit Squad. Summer Rabbit Squad. There's a Summer Shanghai Jing. I didn't even know there was a Summer Shanghai Jing. It'll be an archive later. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll see you guys later, okay? Sayonara, bye-bye. Kisaki and Shun Summer. Ah, yes. Yes.